Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lab's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
I remember you, monster. You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
What's on my side? Get out of my home, drat bastard!
Naughty! Naughty!
My lantern's lit. I'll find you.
My folks lived in the St. Louis Hooverville in 32, and the drop is worse by a mile. Nobody's supposed to live down here. City pissing on us. Never try. Ryan doesn't care, and Fontaine's a damn crook. But Dr. Lamb cares. We're still people to her. She's offering free mental counseling on Sundays. When I go, I get the feeling she's got a plan for Rapture. And for me.
Didn't they? Yes, run!
I'm charging by the minute.
Non-believer!
Mr. B. I'm ready to see you, Mr. B. Not again!
My folks lived in the St. Louis Hooverville in 32, and the drop is worse by a mile. Nobody's supposed to live down here.
Religious rites, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture, liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew, what is your great chain of progress but a faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
Tracy says, piss off and die. Shit.
Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home. But that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly. Find yourself a genetic research camera, son. You can pick up any number of tricks from a splicer with one of those. Try the pawn shop downtown. Old Papa's Drop's the worst neighborhood in Rapture, but it's a hell of an opportunity to raise up some affordable housing. When Atlantic Express was constructing their luxury passenger line, this place was hollowed out beneath as flop houses for the railway crew. Nobody was supposed to reside down here long term, but when you're broke in this town, you're not exactly swimming in alternatives. I don't favor spending more than an hour or so down here at a time. There ain't a side of the tracks more wrong than under them.
This isn't so bad at all. Quaint. Earthy. Oh, I can't kid the hounds!
Sticks each in Martha. Who is it? You ain't natural.
Faster, Mr. V. Don't make me carry you.
No! Fuck!
It's too cold.
Yeah!
I'm not speaking to you.
Come take me in, Mr. V.
This is it. It's over. I built this railroad from nothing.
What do they expect? You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to slice up a rhinoceros. Of course every poor soul in a drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the Fishbone Diner.
Use that code you found on the keypad outside the clinic. Should get you up on the rooftops.
Skippy skip, Mr. B. Big sister doesn't like slowpoke. Who is it? Who is it? Hop, hop, Mr.
Boys, help me find this scoundrel. Call me on your names.
The nightmare's on something. Where's my mark? Mr. Bubbles, hurry. I don't like it.
My territory.
The cause has... Thank you for coming. Yes, breathe. Your finger on me! Stop grabbing!
Another day, no clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it hot and heavy, and all my business dries up. It used to be easy. Put the eye on some spliced-up dame's wandering husband and rake in the dough. Now it's got so bad I had to put my camera and hawk at King Pawn. Makes a guy consider splicing up himself. If I had 2 dimes to rub together, that is.
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we?
I ain't lost my touch. Just look at me. Hey. Ah! Nah.
Easy now. Looks like you got the jump on this fella. Start your camera recording him, then hit him with a little bit of everything. Plasmids, firearms, whatever you can dish out. That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside that mess at the hotel. Using that camera's a bit like telling a joke. Each time you tell it the same way, it gets a little more stale, so you gotta change it up to keep it fresh.
Where are you? Troublesome. Drop that poor girl. She's helpless.
Ooh, marshmallow.
No negotiation. Hand her over. My portfolio. Shit. There you are. Man's looking at you. Please. This girl's helping you.
Let's dance with them, Daddy.
Welcome to the circus of value.
class has run.
There's one of those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him, and then let him have it.
Fight fair, young man! You're innocent!
Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
Here, Father. It's yours. You are evolving fast, but your heart is getting weaker. I can keep you alive, but you must find me. Hypnotize your foes. Laugh as they fight each other.
I'm smart.
We're dancing like is just another way of
That's it. We have to close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come hear me nightingaling about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
Hand me that child! Now! Own up to your crime! Look at you! Filthy! I've wits on my side! You deranged!
Adam, Daddy, over there. Right here.
I'm hearing rumors. Sounds like somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley. Believe it or not. All faiths and creeds welcome, they says. They got big promises. Salvation, immortality, a way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of rapture's music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
Strictly some more. If any place needed a talented decorator, this would be it.
For Grace, the paradise of Andrew Ryan was most unkind. She spoke against him in song, and he had her blacklisted. It left her penniless. But in the family, she has found hope, a reason to draw breath. Ask yourself, Delta, do you deserve to take it from her?
Let me go first, Mr. Buckles. I agree with you with someone else, Mr. I worked hard to look this good. You'll appreciate it. Oh! This way. We found it.
True friends.
Dearly, where's my mark? Come on, Daddy. It's close. Come on, Daddy. Adam, Daddy. Let's get it.
Horses stable.
Very simple.
Family, that monster has taken another of our babies for his own. Tin Daddy is hollow like a jail cell that needs filling, and he will never let her go unless you hunt him down.
This angel's all done now. Yay! He's nicer than other daddies. Leave me alone! Can I come out to the
Tin Daddy is not a man. It is half dog and half devil, made by Andrew Ryan to condemn our children to a walking death.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
I do
God! This can't be right. Yeah. You just dropped in for a chat. Oh, Derek, I'm gonna be your new dad.
Just rev up that drill of yours and slam right through that pile of junk blocking your way.
Shut up. Here he comes.
Sorry. Let's try again. Dogs. I have real
Now, Gracie was on the top floor. Get on up there and persuade her to give you that override key.
You deranged fool! Run away! You people will never amount to...
baby snatcher's headed up into the hotel, family. He wants me so he can get to Eleanor. Tin Daddy feels no guilt. Tin Daddy feels no pain. But we are the family and we can teach him how.
No
Give me that
negotiation.
child
Hand her
now!
over.
The
Salad
man
goes
done.
done.
I'll claw your eyes out! That child!
Who did this to my suit? What a mess.
Watching you hurt shouldn't give me such a lift, monster. But I'm not as clean on the inside as the doctor. I'll take my joy where I can.
I hear a
No
creaks coming.
negotiation. Hand her over. Bienvenido al amor venido. More for the
She's helpless! Ridiculous!
From Daddy. What's my
Blood divides us, monster. It's blood that makes us strangers. But thanks to Dr. Lamb, we're all family now. One people, one cause. You can stop this heart bleed, this old body, but you cannot end the family. And as for you, Tin Daddy, you're dying alone.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Unzip 'em, Daddy. Suppose I get up. On, Daddy. Let's get it. And so.
Back me from the middle one.
The blue morpho bounces off the glass as I watch. I fold these paper effigies as secret badges.
Gracie's room is just up ahead. Now, she's been sending all manner of unkindness your way, so I'm not particular as to how you take that key away from her, but she's old, and this grudge against you was based on a misunderstanding.
What is it? Step away.
We both died tonight, monster. I, because your kind has killing in its nature. And you, because there's no way the family will let you stroll out alive with that key. Empty house. Only an echo to my name. Eleanor. Baby, where are you? I turned my back and someone took you. It happened so quick. I'm not even a half mama to you, girl. I couldn't protect you. This poster of Dr. Lamb in my room is staring me down like it knows I'm ashamed. I've always been loyal to your real mother, Eleanor. Always trusted her with my secrets. But I lost you. What will the doctor think of me now? I know what you're here for. Go on, take it. I won't have you touching me. Dr. Lamb trusted me to care for her child. And I tried. But baby Eleanor disappeared. And then one day, I see her walking with you, looking wrong. And when I tried to hold her, you knocked me down. Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
Your call, friend. Grace is unarmed, for what it's worth.
What are you doing? Come on, you goddamn monster. Do what you always do. Come on!
Swan song. Well, I back your survival instinct, Chief. In Rapture, a bleeding heart tends to bring in the sharks. Now, head back and free up this train station. Eleanor's waiting.
Grace failed to protect Eleanor from the fall of Rapture Delta, and my human daughter was lost forever. But I forgave Grace for that. And you murdered her, ratifying her bigotry. She was right about your nature, and you have made her so.
All that matters now is who's got the scratch.
And that's 100. What a snap. Give Sinclair a few bucks for a load of vials and needles, then it's evenings putting these syringes together while I listen to the radio. Sell them back to Sinclair twice the price. What a racket. A few pinpricks here and there is nothing to complain about. Gonna be back on top soon. Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. Sucker.
Who's hiding?
Speak up!
I know this isn't strange.
This one has ended.
What happened to this? Business acumen? Killer instinct? I'm a winner! This can't be right. Motherfucker.
Blasted! My wit's on my side. Ruffian.
Here it is. And just remember, Mommy,
You just fired
who
the
is
lab.
that? Adelaide and Boston.
Wherever you go.
This angel's all done now. Yay! Daddy, you always saved me from the monsters.
Head back to the train station, sport.